Hello to everyone in TV land. This is Focus on Liberia online television, and you are listening to the Focus on Liberia Daily News with Gwendolyn Dorado. I bring you the headlines. Grenadians take on Zuaju in protest. High-level visit amid MDA controversy. Minister Pay rolls out transformative plans for Liberia's mining and energy sectors. Lawyers passed war crimes court resolution, and UNICEF donates cold chain equipment to the Ministry of Health. Those were the headlines, and I'll bring you the news in details. Some citizens of Grand Jede have staged a protest against the appointment of Mr. Alex C. Grant as superintendent of the county. The concerned citizens who talked on the street of Zuaju over the weekend said they are not in favor of President Bwakai's appointment in the county, especially with the issue of former Representative Grant. Addressing the media in Zuaju, the spokesman of the group, Mr. Kai G, said the former lawmaker brought disgrace to the citizens and the county nationally and internationally, claiming that he did nothing for the 12 years they voted him to be representative, and claimed that many of the prominent sons' deaths in the county are being associated with the former lawmaker. He accused the former Grand Jede lawmaker of being behind the deaths of the late Representative Errol Madison Gwyn, Honorable Otis Jolo, and the disappearance of NEC staff Alfred Donner, among others. The traditional leaders assured the protesters that their petition will be looked into. The executive chairman of ArcelorMittal, Mr. Lakshmin Mittal, is in Liberia to pay a courtesy visit to President Joseph Boakai and to underscore ArcelorMittal's commitment to Liberia's economic development. Mr. Mittal's visit to Liberia comes amid the prolonged stagnation of the passage of the company's amended Mineral Development Agreement, which was lingered at the legislature and executive mansion since 2021. According to ArcelorMittal Liberia, Mr. Mittal's meeting with President Boakai holds the promise of charting a course toward continued growth and prosperity for Liberia, underscoring ArcelorMittal's indelible imprint on the nation's developmental narrative with its $2 billion investment in the country. The company said central to its engagement in Liberia is youth empowerment, exemplified by the expansion of vocational and technical centers aiming to nurture a skilled workforce crucial to socio-economic progress. ArcelorMittal has also been involved with the infrastructure development such as road rehabilitation and upgrades like the complete pavement of the Ganta-Yekepa Road and the upgrading of the St. John Bridge contribute to enhance connectivity, facilitating trade and regional integration. Minister of Finance and Energy Wilmot Pay has begun rolling out a transformative plan aimed at bolstering the country's mining and energy sectors. Smart News Liberia newspaper said sources at the ministry disclosed that Minister Pay has embarked on a mission to vehemently transform the ministry. They who are long-time employees of the ministry averred that on the watch of the new minister, a new dawn has been birthed for total transformation within the country's mining and energy sectors. Prior to Pay's ascendancy as minister, both ArcelorMittal and Solway Mining have been tussling over the two mining sites in Nimba County. But as a way of quelling such brawl, the minister has written ArcelorMittal announcing the suspension of exploration at the site pending investigation. Additionally, Minister Pay has officially written the General Auditing Commission requesting to audit the Ministry of Mines and Energy. The Liberia National Bar Association passed a resolution on anonymously to lead a robust campaign for establishing the War and Economic Crimes Court in Liberia. The lawyers passed the resolution at the LNBA National Assembly as members of the Liberian Senate continue to review a resolution signed and sent by the House of Representatives about a month ago. Senators' approval with 103 copies of the drafted bill to members of the legislature through the House Committee on Claims and Petitions. Delivering the keynote address at the LBNA Assembly, renowned Liberian human rights lawyer, Councillor Tiawan Say Gonglo said, as a body, the LNBA has already chosen the path to addressing the general question of impunity in Liberia. According to him, the implications of the chosen path is that justice will prevail and Liberia will experience sustained peace, progress, and prosperity for all. The LMBA 2024 Assembly was celebrated under the theme addressing the general question of impunity in Liberia. The program lasted for 2 days and brought together several prominent judicial actors and lawyers, as well as international partners and the diplomatic community. The United Nations Children's Fund has donated essential cold chain equipment and accessories to the Ministry of Health. The donation ensures the safe storage and delivery of the vaccines to support the routine immunization of children and mothers, which were officially presented to the ministry on Wednesday, April 3rd in Pinsville, with cost at US $400,000. Speaking at the ceremony, UNICEF Deputy County Representative Amadou Cissé disclosed that the items were turned over to fulfill a commitment made to the government through the Ministry of Health. Meanwhile, Dr. Collier Howe has assured the partners that the equipment will be used for the intended purpose. She urged the members of the Ministry of Health to utilize the equipment to avoid mobile phone charging on it since it uses solar panels. Cold chain equipment, both electrical and not electrical, is used to store and or transport vaccines at appropriate temperatures. That does it for the Focus on Liberia Daily News. I bring you a recap of the headlines. Grenadians take on Zuaju in protest. High-level visit amid MDA controversy. Minister Pay rolls out transformative plans for Liberia's mining and energy sectors. Lawyers passed War Crimes Court resolution, and UNICEF donates cold chain equipment to the Ministry of Health. On behalf of the management and staff of Focus on Liberia, many thanks to our listeners and viewers. Please keep following us and share our videos. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. I present it.